is not going to upset them. They're just reacting to the, you know, the...
How'd that feel in your leg?
Great. Good afternoon, people. Welcome to another wonderful episode of Primitive Predators. Today, we are going in with the beautiful Nile pair. They actually dug it out, well, wallowed it out, moved it out. They dug up a lot of stuff. So I had a bar underneath the divider there, and as you can see over here, they have been using it as a slide so much that they have completely exposed the pole. So what we need to do today is go in there, unbolt it, dig it out, and just get it out of the way. So then they can use that as just a natural slide. I mean, they just slide over every day, but again, these guys are my absolute babies. I'm always worried about them. So I just want to make sure everything is absolutely perfect, and that is not perfection to me.
Yeah. And guys, as you saw with the video starting off, what Kyle was pouring on the ground was bleach, because one thing that Kyle takes very seriously is biosecurity. So
Yeah.
what the bleach does
Speaking of which, show them how to do it, Ryan.
So basically you pour a little bit of bleach there, and you just dip your feet in. Don't worry, it's perfect for the grass. Grass doesn't care. Biosecurity.
Yeah, see? I cleaned this section too. It's beautiful.
That's a nice clean grass.
This was last week's area.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I should get a tub, because bleach actually does disintegrate very quickly in the sun. So ideally, we'll get a tub, put the bleach in there, and then the bleach will kind of just, I guess, what is a proper word?
Disinfect?
No, not disinfect.
What are you trying to say?
Like decompose or whatnot. You know,
Oh,
kinda,
break down?
yeah, break down.
But before you go in there, explain why you do the bleach. Like, why are you so worried about biosecurity?
Biosecurity, just because, you know, there's so many animals here that, you know, and there's so little known about crocodilians and reptiles in general as far as diseases. You know, we don't know if this animal has a disease and could give it to another animal, or, you know, some species are more susceptible to diseases. So I'd rather be much safer than sorry, and just, you know, again, always caring about the animals. So I just want to make sure these guys are as healthy as can be, and they can't get sick from other animals, and they can't make animals sick.
Cool. So your game plan is you're gonna hop the fence, run away from the crocodiles, and pull them away from the opening.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
Oh.
All right, guys, so you can see the female's already queued up for food because she thinks Kyle's bringing some food.
By the way, I am wearing the wrong shorts for this. These are the shorts I've worn with the 2 worst bites I've had, which are smaller crocs, nothing crazy, no losing, no lost fingers or arms or legs, but just my 2 worst bites were in these shorts, and surprisingly, all the blood has come out. So good on you, Tide. You got a hell of a detergent.
Cool. And there's also one other factor that we're gonna check while we're in there. So this female Nile lays eggs May 1st of every year, correct?
Every year.
Now we're not there yet, but she has been laying by her nest, so we're gonna check that, right?
Yeah, she has been hanging out to it. She is definitely more defensive, but it's, I mean, usually when she does lay, she is like a completely different animal. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on.
So there's a male right there hanging out.
Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Let's see if she's weird about me coming up here. Now, me doing a quick check. There's nothing.
Nothing disturbed.
No. So the problem is right now we're kind of queuing them up for a feeding response, and that's not really what we want, just because even if we get them over there, we're working over here, they're gonna want to turn around like she's doing there anyway. So what I have to do is kind of, again, I love these animals, but we got to do this. So it's kind of upset them a little bit, let them know it's not feeding time, have them hopefully go in the pond, and then, you know, they can leave us alone.
Probably want them in the back, right? Because how shallow is that water there? We'll be able to see them sneaking up on us when you're digging there and you're...
Yes, exactly. Yeah? So, but the problem is these guys are very, very stubborn. Come on, bud. You see, they'll just close their eyes, pretend like I'm not even here, and just hang out. Again, these are my babies. I don't want to hurt them, don't want to upset them too much, but I need them to get in the water. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Hey, all right, go in the water. Go in the water, bud. So I also want them to know that, you know, I'm working here, but the water is their safe space. So it's not that I'm gonna keep bothering them once they hit the water. They know right when they go in the water, then they will be left alone. But until then, I just need to get him to go in the water. Go on, bud. Come on, bud.
Dude, he's so vocal.
He is. Whether it be him being upset or him eating. Come on, bud. Come on.
And guys, even though Kyle's poking him with the PVC pipe, that's doing nothing to him. I mean, these guys are tanks.
I mean, these guys, if you think about it, wild crocodiles are always fighting each other. I mean, 3,000-4,000 square feet of pressure, and me just lightly poking them is not going to upset them. They're just reacting to the, you know,
How'd that feel in your leg?
Right. Come on, bud. There we go.
Okay.
That's what we wanted. So now he knows, okay, I'm not going to feed him. I'm just going to go back in the water so I don't bother him. Now we just got to do the same thing with the female.
And she's looking around for
She's
food.
like, oh, wait. Hold on. I get it. I got it. I'll leave. Go on, girl. Go on, girl. Go on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. See, I'm just lightly tapping them on the snout for them to know not to be feeding. Again, she'll still be a little reactive. She'll still want to hope that I'm feeding them, but there we go. Okay, go on, girl. Go on. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. No, no, no. Don't go under it. There we go. Go over it. So as you can see, that's the. You can see they get right over. No, that's her. Don't worry about it. It's not me anymore. Let me see if I can get him to.
I mean, look at that, guys. That is a dinosaur right there. I mean, it's probably a close to 10-foot animal.
Perfect. All right. Now.
She's just gonna move her way.
Come on, girl. Come on, girl. So we just got to get her to move because we got to do a lot of digging here. Bye, sweetie. And I actually have no idea what we're working with here as far as how this is bolted. I think it's just can be unbolted with a socket, but we shall see. Yeah. You have to remember too, a lot of crocodiles, especially the males, are very territorial. So now, me even splashing in his water, he's like, look, we had a deal. You don't mess with my water, and now you're not abiding by it. But again, I just want to make sure this is as nice as it can be for the crops. Well, that's until they move to the new facility, which hopefully should be very soon.
Because basically at this point, once you get that all set up, you're just waiting for her to lay eggs, and then you can move them, right?
Yeah. I mean, we still have a little bit to go as far as really having the new facility completely ready, but we are very close. So yeah, I'd like her to just lay eggs, and then we can decide if we want to incubate them or not this year, and what we want to incubate for, whether it be males or females, and then we can move them. Because that's the best time, especially the crocodiles that I want to introduce together, and hopefully can have a breeding program next year. It's better just to put them together as quickly as possible so they have about a year until they really start to breed.
All right, guys, so this is gonna probably take every bit of half an hour, so I'm just go ahead and we'll see you when this is done.
All right, so now we got the nut out of there, the bolt pulled off, so this will slide up, And chain link was actually holding it on these wires because there's chain link all under here for a fence under the gate. But we're able to unhook that and then lift this up. So in theory, this should just slide out. So hopefully this will just lift up.
Let's see.
And this will slide out. This will slide out. This will slide out. Fire ant.
Oh, well, you're good at finding those.
There's a lot of rust. So
Can you spin
look,
it?
You can see.
Oh.
That's what
you're trying to
I'm
do.
trying to do. But
There you go.
Oh.
Took a little spin.
just a little spin. And it pulls out.
You've conquered the pole.
Conquered the pole that I have been meaning to get to for far too long.
So now what we're gonna do is fill back in the hole, and then that's pretty much a video, guys. Anything else we need to do?
Yeah, there's another pole on the opposite side. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, we'll go in there, get that.
Yeah, of course.
Or you wanna show them the crocodiles real quick and I'll fill in the hole for you?
Oh, about time I get volunteers like this.
Show them the crocodile.
Oh, sorry.
You talk about them. Talk about your babies.
This is my baby. I always want to name him Snaggletooth or Toothless, but Toothless is a very popular name for crocodiles, so I don't want to name him Toothless. Easy, bud. But he's still getting his teeth back. And there's his lovely Sheila. All right, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed another episode of Primitive Predators.
Yeah, make sure if you like today's video, like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Primitive Predators, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you guys.